sassies. Would you like a story today? I'm sure I can find one. So why don't you grab a beverage, get a seat, come on back. Let's get right into one. Real quick, I just want to say this part. If you make it all the way to the end, I'm going to insert a bonus video that I took at work of what my co-worker did to my mask. And him and the other people were laughing. I couldn't see what it was. I didn't know why it was funny. But if it made them laugh, I was good with it. So I'm going to insert that at the end. But you got to stay tuned until then. Welcome back. You got your beverage? I got mine. I don't drink these as much as I used to. Peace tea, the raspberry flavor. It's the only flavor I've ever had of peace tea. My son Toby turned me on to these. But I was addicted to these. I was drinking like at least one a day. And when I didn't have one, I was like, oh my God. Oh my God, what am I going to do? I don't got a tea today. I don't got a tea today. But I wean myself off of them. I don't like thinking that I'm addicted to anything except for fun, laughing, and making people smile. I don't mind being addicted to those things. So how was your week, y'all? Tell me. Did you have a good week? You know, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, hump day. Let's see, Monday is, I don't know. What do you say on Monday? Everybody's always mad because the weekend's gone. Monday. Tuesday, taco Tuesday. Wednesday's hump day. Yep. Thursday. And Friday is, it's Friday, bitches! What about you? You got a saying for every day of the week? People around me always got a saying for every day of the week. So, I had a great week. I got to work with the same person all week. And we pretty much laughed our way through the whole week. Yeah. Well, let me tell you, going to work was a real chore this week. Oh, yeah. I would get out of there, and my sides would be hurting so much, I told them I wouldn't even need to exercise because it feels like I already been doing exercises. And my cheeks would start hurting. My tears would start rolling. Oh, my. People couldn't see that I was laughing, but they could hear that I was laughing because we got to wear a mask at work. But they could hear it. My neighbors were looking at us like, what is going on over there? So many things happened this week. Not just at work, but outside of work too. I don't even know where to begin telling you guys about my week. Woo. Well, let's see. At the end of the week, I was on Twin 5 all week, and Twin 4, of course, was right next door. And by next door, I mean like literally right there. And there was a couple other people on Twin 4, and one of them left me a Facebook comment at the end of the week. I will read it to you. So here we go. Hi, Lisa. Thanks for all your laughter at work. I like it! Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. I wrote back, you are most welcome. When we can work and laugh, it makes the day so much better. With a smiley face, I ended. She wrote back, yes, I agree. Isn't it? I mean, think about it. You have to be there for however many hours your schedule is. We're talking about work. Isn't it better? Yeah, he's trying to pipe in and tell you too. Isn't it better if while you're at work, you can laugh the day away? I mean, think about it now. And to know that I wasn't even working with that person, or really talking to them. I mean, every once in a while, you talk machine to machine, but for the most part, you talk to the person you're working with all day in my area. So know that I made her laugh just because we, meaning me and the person I was working with, was having such a good time laughing. Means I was spreading the joy and the happiness. You see, it's contagious. And to know that I made her have a good week too? Well, that's well worth it. Don't you think? Don't you like to make other people smile? Don't you like to make their day? Even if you gotta act crazy and make people think, my God, what's the matter with her? My partner and I talked about all kinds of stuff all week. Songs, different movies, different restaurants, stuff about our own personal lives as kids that we experienced, raising our kids as parents, telling jokes, we talked about everything. But you know what we didn't talk about? There was no politics. There was no real religion talking. And there was no coronavirus mask or no mask talking. No, we just enjoyed ourselves like we used to do. You remember that when we could just all have a conversation about anything? You know, when you didn't have to worry if you might have said some word that now somebody else is going to take offense to because they're going to think that you're a racist or a Trump supporter or a Biden supporter or you're a holy roller or whatever. I think there's pretty much somebody out there waiting for you to just say anything and they're going to be like, you hurt my feelings because I don't believe in using toilet paper when I wipe my butt, and that offends me. And I'm gonna go to tell somebody about it. Now I know saying that you don't wipe your butt with toilet paper is offensive. Sounds totally crazy, right? But guess what? There is people out there that really do believe that. And I'm not trying to offend any of y'all. I'm just trying to make a point. There is nothing I could say that would sound like it's totally crazy. Oh my God, like why would somebody even think that? Because all them things that I already thought were that crazy, there is groups of people together now that are protesting and doing different things. And I don't mean the people out there right now doing all that. I'm just saying there is groups that I already think, why would that bother you? So what I'm saying is, we all have different beliefs, different things, values, morals, different things that offend us or bother us or hurt our feelings or disturb us. We are all entitled to our opinion. That is part of, being you. I feel bad that there is so many things now that seem to be offensive and hurting to other people. Some of it I understand. It's been there a long time. Other stuff, I don't. It doesn't make sense to me. Not one little bit. And I never want to hurt anybody's feelings. When I know that I've hurt somebody, I truly hurt inside. I feel horrible. And that is true. For real, for real. So, I just try to make people laugh. And I just don't talk about any of the things that I know are very opinionated things, which should be like religion, politics, right now the coronavirus, sports, attending school. These things are all highly opinionated, so I'm not going to bring them up because I would never want to hurt anybody's feelings, and I wouldn't want somebody to hurt mine. So, I don't bring them up at work. Instead, I act goofy, I act silly, because that's how I feel inside, I feel like I'm a big kid inside of an adult body. And if I'm going to be stuck inside of a building for 8.5 hours, and I can giggle and still pay attention to what I'm doing and not make it unsafe and not make bad product for the customer, then I'm going to giggle. And I'm hoping that I'm going to make you giggle too, because giggling is so contagious. Like when you start laughing, somebody else has to start laughing, and it just goes on and on and on. It's so great. If someone at work looks at me and is like, oh my God, she is just so crazy. What a nut. But they smiled even one time by anything I did, it's worth it. Because really, I don't care what anybody thinks about me. That's what I think about me. That's what's important. You have to love yourself to be able to love others. And you have to remember, you make mistakes, don't you? Or are you perfect? If you are, I'm sorry. Don't listen to this part. But I'm not perfect. I make mistakes probably every single day. But every morning when I wake up, I tell myself to try to be a better person than I was the day before, and to take anything that I can from them mistakes and grow and learn. That's what we should all do, right? I'm very much a people watcher. Have been my whole entire life. I can remember times going to Lakeside Mall. Anybody that grew up around me knows where that's at. And sitting and just watching people. Looking at their hairstyles, looking at how they were dressed. Just watching people. I love watching people. Not sure why, but I just do. So at work I do that. I look around at everybody. I hope nobody ever thinks I'm staring at them, but it's just what I do. Like I said, I love watching people. It's just something I've done, I don't know, I think for my whole entire life. So a lot of times I notice, little things. Maybe it's somebody struggling on their machine, and if I'm on a machine where I can get away, like my partner can handle it without me for a second, I'll run over there and try to help. Or sometimes I can say to my support, hey, look, over there on such and such machine, looks like they really need help. Go see if you can help them. Because we're a family where I work at, and we're all one team. And it doesn't matter what your job title is. If you can make what somebody's doing easier, then absolutely you should do it. Why? Because one day it's going to be you struggling. And what if that person looks over, just like you did? Whatever, just keep walking. No, you stop and help. Because then when it is you, they will stop and help you as well. Because kindness is contagious. And we should all be spreading it around. Just like chocolate. Right? So, I noticed this piece of plastic hanging from the bottom of the front end of my car. And I recently had my oil changed, and I think that they either didn't bolt it back up or didn't bolt it up all the way. I don't know. Maybe they got themselves a text message from some hottie and they was in the middle doing something. And answering their phone was more important than finishing my car. I don't know what happened. But anyway, I drove around with it for like a week before I realized it. I'd also just gotten new tires, and I thought, man, these new tires is real aggressive. I can hear all this gravel coming up underneath my car. So who knows how much damage I'm doing, because I'm a dummy. Yeah. Anyway, I go in and I tell my work son about it. People who work with me know who my work son is. The rest of you, well, it's my work son. Anyway, he went right out there. Come back in and told me, about the whole, either they didn't bolt it up or didn't bolt it in very tight. And he put some bolts to hold it up, but he says, it looks like you got a leak. And guess what? I do have a leak. A coolant leak. And I just had a coolant leak fixed last year. Now, before I had my oil change, I had 0 issues. I get my oil changed and that piece of plastic's hanging down, and my dumb ass doesn't fucking know it. And I drive down dirt road every day on my way to work. That stuff's just... I'm sure I must have did something to make coolant leak. So I did this to myself, I guess. Let's see what else happened this week. Oh yeah, one of my good friends on day shift brought me McDonald's breakfast sandwich that she knows I love. The one with the spicy chicken and the McGriddles, pancake things. I don't know, whatever. It's good. And some lemonade things that I love and can't seem to find by me anymore. But those 2 things were lovely surprises for my week, I must say. Friday, we decided, we as in the Twin area, or I guess the ones that Miguel asked, because I did forget a couple people, I guess. Oops. Anyways, that we were going to have tacos. And Miguel's cousin has this food truck that makes the best tacos I've ever had in my entire life. So, we got tacos on Friday, and I bought mine, and my work son's, and Miguel's. So, that was a good day. Oh yeah. This Thursday wasn't just Thirsty Thursday, but it was Profit Sharing Day where I'm at. And I am very blessed that we received profit sharing even during these hard times that are upon us. I'm very blessed where I work at, and I thank God every day that I have the job that I do and get to work at a wonderful place with wonderful people. And that's no lie. For real, y'all. Plus, I love making you guys smile. And of course, I saved the best thing for last. I got to see my son Toby. I got to love up on him and hug on him. You have no idea, if you're not a mom, how that feels inside to be able to hug up on one of your babies. Made me feel good, good, good. Yes, it did. Well, my sassies, I think that's about enough for our story tonight, don't you? So, with that being said, bye, my sassies. Love ya. Share them smiles, y'all. They's free. They's free. Alright, here's that video that I made where my coworker did something to my mask at work and they's all laughing. Here you go. Thanks for staying tuned till this part.
My coworker drew on my mask and said that it looked funny and has been laughing at me. I just finally got to see what it looks like. Yep, it's pretty funny. If you made it this far, you are awesome, and I'm sending you a big hug right now. Thank you.